Let's take a look at Avengers number 5 by Jonathan Hickman and Adam Kubert. Continuing the slew of introductory stories, this issue centers around the origins of Isabel Dare, better known as Smasher. She grew up as a farm girl from Iowa with a sweet relationship with her grandfather and a fascination with the stars. Her entire life changes though when she finds an odd pair of goggles in the middle of the field, and when put on, the goggles transform her clothes and give her remarkable powers. Containing an AI, the goggles took Smasher on an autopilot journey to the Shi'ar homeworld Chandalar, where she was inducted into the Imperial Guard as a sub-guardian. In the present day, the Imperial Guard sends out a distress signal on the Shi'ar Outer Rim, warning of a broken frontier. Smasher answers the call, bringing along a few Avengers. Working with the Imperial Guard, the Avengers fight off the invading forces until Super Guardian reinforcements arrive. Eventually, the day is won and Smasher is rewarded for her efforts by being promoted to the station of Super Guardian. At the end of the issue, the Shi'ar torture a prisoner, who ominously reveals that the enemy forces were not invading, but were rather fleeing. But who were they fleeing from?
So at this point, I'm not entirely sure who they're fleeing from, but I'm guessing it might be like ex-Nilos people, because otherwise why would they have been introduced earlier?
Oh, that's very true. I didn't even think about that it's going to tie together that soon. It definitely is exactly the type of cosmic thing that we expected going back to issue 1 of Avengers. You see Hickman's writing style, what he prefers to write about.
Right.
And
also in our Avengers number 1 review, we kind of like looked at the roster and said it had the potential to be very cosmic oriented.
Yeah.
And obviously one of the people in this one they talk about is Smasher.
I felt that this issue did a better job than the Hyperion issue because I actually had a little bit more of a connection to Smasher than I had with Hyperion. And I don't know, what do you think of her backstory?
It was good in that it built her as a person, and it also kind of built the backstory of like Smashers in the Shi'ar universe as in general.
You just kind of understand what she actually is in the grand scheme of things.
Right. To me, it was last issue we talked about Hyperion was basically Superman.
Yeah.
And this one, I think this girl was almost like a Green Lantern, where
she picks instead of a ring, which
and then she's summoned back to the home world, and the Guardians tell her what to do. The Super Guardians.
Yeah, and she's a sub-guardian, but she becomes a Super Guardian. One thing I'm really curious about is that last issue, AIM was introduced as the antagonist for the Avengers, fighting for these creation spots where Ex-Nihilo sent his creation seeds. And this issue, they're not mentioned at all.
No, so we don't know how that developed, but we did briefly see the
Atom.
The Atom, whose name is actually Black Veil, according to him.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe that's trying to continue the overarching storyline, but it's hard to know. There was so little information about it.
Yeah, it is hard to know what Atom's or Black Veil's role is going to be in this entire series or arc, though I think it would be interesting if he were to become a member of the Avengers. They already have such a massive roster. Why not throw in another guy? And I don't know what you guys think. Do you want to see Atom as an Avenger?
Hulk was also in this issue, which...
Oh, that was hilarious. Where Hulk, I think the only reason they put him in is just so he can say this one line is, "Smash!" And then she goes and smashes.
Yeah. She's the new Smasher for the Imperial Guard. But it makes me actually wonder... to me, it seems stupid for the Shi'ar to make her an Imperial Guard member, because what kind of loyalty would she actually have towards the Shi'ar Empire? If a conflict ever came between the Avengers and the Shi'ar, whose side would she be on? And I don't think the Shi'ar could ever 100% trust her. I mean, maybe they could take away her power, but she would still have knowledge.
So her situation is actually kind of similar to Noh-varr, who's also an Avenger, but has, alien sympathies.
To Kree. Although his sympathies towards the Kree Supreme Intelligence were secret. The Avengers didn't know about that.
True, but they did know that he was an alien.
That's true.
And so they took him in knowing that he would have some other sympathies other than just Earth. And maybe the Shi'ar also know that, she's going to have other sympathies, but at least they could use them for now.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a similar situation.
We'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah.
So as a grade for Avengers number 5, what would you give it?
I give it a 3.5 out of 5. I'm still waiting for more actual story to progress. We're still introducing characters. So once we get past that, hopefully it's going to be really set up for an epic showdown.
I would give it a 3.5 as well. Did a much better backstory than the last one, as we said before. So 3.5 out of 5. So thanks for watching B3 Comics review of Avengers number 5. Before we go, though, we got a question for you guys.
So Smasher was really introduced to us here. Do you like Smasher? Do you think she should be involved more in the Marvel Universe?
Leave your answer below in the comments, and also check us out on Twitter. Thanks for watching.